$349. 4 stars, 8,118 reviews. And the biggest Oura Ring 4 problem is not the subscription, it is the battery story. This is Oura's screen-free health ring built around sleep, activity, stress, heart health, and women's health metrics. The question is simple: does the quiet, all-day ring format justify the price? Or do the owner complaints change the whole value equation? Look closely at the silver version here. The outside is clean and jewelry-like, while the inside is packed with recessed sensor windows that make it very clear this is more than a simple titanium band. The main promise is that Oura tracks more than 50 health metrics without asking you to wear another screen. That matters if you want health data overnight and during the day, but you do not want to watch buzzing on your wrist. The feature Oura leans on is smart sensing, which is supposed to adapt to you and collect continuous data day and night. On paper, that is the whole reason a ring form factor makes sense. It stays on when a watch often comes off. This gift kit photo highlights something buyers should not skip: sizing. Oura Ring 4 does not use standard jewelry sizing, so the brand pushes the sizing kit before you commit to the actual ring. My take is that the sizing warning is not a small footnote. For a device that depends on skin contact and comfort, a slightly wrong size can affect both wearability and the quality of the tracking experience. The strongest owner praise centers on sleep tracking. In the review data, 404 customers mentioned sleep tracking, and most of those mentions are positive, which tells you where this ring is really earning trust. This black finish shows the ring from the same sensor-heavy angle, and it also hints at why people like the design. It looks more like a normal ring than a fitness gadget, even though the inside is doing the work. The useful part is not just getting a sleep score. Owners talk about patterns, sleep quality, naps, readiness, heart rate, and stress, which makes the ring feel less like a step counter and more like a recovery tracker. Where a screen-based tracker constantly asks for attention, Oura's pitch is the opposite. No screen, no vibrations, and up to 8 days of listed battery life means the ring is designed to disappear into your routine. Against typical wrist trackers, the Oura Ring 4 wins on subtlety. It is not trying to replace a smartwatch for controls, timers, or a big workout display. It is trying to make health tracking feel passive. The sizing kit image makes the trade-off very tangible. Before the main product even shows up, you may need a separate step just to learn which ring size actually works for your finger. That makes this a very different buying decision from a watch. A wrist tracker can be loosened in seconds, but a smart ring has to be comfortable enough for sleep, workouts, showers, and daily swelling changes. The review signal is mixed, not terrible, and not flawless. 4 stars across 8,118 reviews is enough to show serious demand, but it also tells you owners are not universally thrilled. The positive pattern is easy to understand when you look at the product. A small ring that tracks sleep, stress, heart health, activity, and women's health can be genuinely valuable if those insights change your habits. But here is the mid-video checkpoint. The Oura Ring 4 is not a simple yes or no. The verdict depends on whether you care more about sleep insight and comfort, or more about battery trust, durability, and monthly cost. The best praise is sleep tracking. Owners consistently report that the ring helps them monitor sleep patterns and quality, and some say it even catches naps or gives them useful readiness feedback. This feature collage backs up that direction. Smart sensing, holistic health views, comfort for 24/7 wear, water resistance up to 100 meters, and the listed 8-day battery claim. The pitch is broad, but sleep is still the anchor. Quality is the other bright spot. 376 customers mention quality, and most of those mentions are positive, with some owners saying they prefer the experience over Apple Watch or Samsung alternatives. I think the appeal is strongest for someone who already dislikes sleeping with a watch. If a ring is the difference between tracking consistently and giving up after 3 nights, the form factor itself becomes a real feature. Now the complaints matter. Battery life is mentioned by 547 customers, and the negative mentions outnumber the positive ones, which is a big warning sign for a device sold around always-on tracking. The dark blue product shot looks premium, but owner feedback raises a practical question. Will it still feel premium after months of use? Scratch resistance and durability both show up as common complaint areas. Functionality is also mixed. Some owners say it works well and the app performs great, while others report the ring stopped tracking properly, became unreliable, or failed after months of use. So here's the catch from the hook. The listed battery life is up to 8 days, but battery life is the most cited drawback in the owner data. Some people are happy, but many say real-world battery life falls short or degrades. Before the verdict, there are 4 things I would want every buyer to know. The sizing kit matters. The membership costs $5.99 a month after the first month for new members. Scratches are a real complaint, and the value depends heavily on using the app. This image says the sizing part clearly. Try multiple sizes, wear the sample for 24 hours, then choose the most comfortable fit. That is not busy work. It is part of making the sensor experience reliable enough. The membership detail is the other value test. The first month is included for new members, but after that, the subscription is $5.99 per month, and owner complaints about value often point directly at that ongoing fee. The HSA and FSA eligibility may soften the price for some buyers. The provided data says Oura can accept HSA or FSA funds for the ring, additional chargers, and shipping, though plan coverage can vary. This is best for someone who wants sleep and recovery data with the least possible friction. It is not ideal for someone who wants a free app, rugged jewelry durability, guaranteed long battery life, or full smartwatch controls. My verdict: the Oura Ring 4 is compelling if sleep tracking is your priority and you like the idea of a quiet, screen-free tracker. But at $349 plus the membership, battery, and durability complaints are too important to ignore. So I would buy it only if you are comfortable with those trade-offs. If this helped you decide, tap like so the next buyer sees a clear review, and subscribe for more no-hype product breakdowns. The Oura Ring 4 is smart, subtle, and useful, but the catch is real.